Christmas. Bah! A private detective like me is often expected to not really care for that particular holiday. And I, Sam Valentino, am no exception. Okay, I'll admit that I enjoyed Christmas when I was a cub, but now it's really changed. It's just too commercial. And people often forget that it's about peace on earth, goodwill to men, and the spirit of giving. The holiday shopping rushes, all those decorations, Christmas music playing incessantly. Ugh! Christmas has really changed since my cub years. One thing is, forgive the environmental message, climate change and global warming. Where I am, the Christmas snow usually doesn't come until nearly Valentine's Day, so we usually have a warm or wet Christmas without any snow. Oh, compared to the media, so it's like the opposite of how Christmas and Valentine's Day are often depicted in cartoons and such, as you may recall that mug Zak Wolf telling you already. It's gotten to the point where in Toontown, people have to use weather control machines to make it snow at Christmas. At least it's better than how Springfield, whatever state it's in, gets a white Christmas every year due to emissions from the nuclear power plant and fumes from the tire yard fire messing with the clouds. Then there's all the snowman decorations I'll see at Christmas time, but nothing afterwards, when it really snows in Toontown. Frosty the Snowman rarely comes back down for that reason. No snow at Christmas, but once in a while in January or February he'll come down here with his snow wife and kids. Maybe because they got married in February, despite their lesser-known sequel special originally airing near Christmas, yet having no mention of the holiday whatsoever. And we have a lot of Santa Clauses here in Toontown, thanks to studios like Hanna-Barbera and Rankin Bass often coming up with multiple versions for different shows or specials. Some of them don't even bother with the sleigh or reindeer anymore due to lack of genuine snow. But with having so many Santas, it does allow for them to all visit the department stores throughout Toontown. Then, as I mentioned about the Christmas songs, some of them get played way too much. Then there's also the winter songs that technically aren't about Christmas, like Winter Wonderland, Sleigh Ride, Let It Snow, Jingle Bells, and even the infamous Baby It's Cold Outside. And the in-store playlists and all the radio stations never want to play those particular songs in January or February when it really does snow. May as well be playing those songs in the summer. And of course, when it comes to Christmas songs, I particularly love the novelty ones that depict the downsides of the holiday and whatnot, like this album. Yep, this is the one that has the 12 Pains of Christmas, which you saw that music video on here. It was made 10 years ago. And there have been some of the more adult cartoons that criticize that stuff. Not just the specials like Charlie Mama Christmas, but episodes of South Park and Family Guy that kind of depicted in a negative light the downsides of Christmas. And I could kind of relate to that. All the others, human and toon alike, tend to think of me and Grinchy. And sometimes they even forget about Ebenezer Scrooge, who predated the Grinch by 114 years. Someone I know even thought the Grinch said, "Bah humbug." Of course, I just had to tell the real Grinch that. And he admittedly thought it was a funny mistake. Yeah, ever since that fateful Christmas, at least the Grinch has softened up in the holiday. Because he knows the true meaning of it. And like I said, I do too. But it annoys me how people often forget about that. And they made the holiday too commercial and frantic, ignoring those aspects. And there's how some other people are changing the holiday traditions. There's someone I know. They have a Christmas tree set up, but no wreath on the door, none of the other usual decorations, and they're not having a big traditional Christmas dinner either. The only regular Christmas tradition they seem to follow is changing gifts on Christmas morning. And again, Christmas is supposed to be about family, but I don't really have much of a family, what with being a toon, and my creator only drew myself at the time. Ugh. Sometimes I for one wish that Christmas wasn't such a big deal anymore.
Come on, Sam. It's only gonna be like this for 4 more days. I think you can pull through. Besides, as long as you're on this YouTube channel, I consider you family. Even if we're different species. I know it's hard to deal with all this Christmas hubbub, but we can get through this together. And after that, we can start looking forward to the real fun, preparing for Anthro New England next month.
Thank you so much, Zach. Sometimes, despite being a big bad wolf, he's not so bad. And yeah, Anthro New England 2023 will be next month, and I'm looking forward to accompanying Zak Wolf there and meeting some of his friends. And besides, it's a good thing Christmas only comes once a year, and it shouldn't be much longer. But at least until then, I've got this to get me through the holiday. What's a classic private detective without a little alcohol? So anyways, I wish all of you a happy holiday, and keep watching this YouTube channel to see what happens next.